This is the second of a series of videos to demonstrate my process to convert photographs to decor art images. You will see an overview of the process, not a detailed technical description. The image used for this video is titled Red Chevy. In September of 2013, I was in Seligman, Arizona in a parking lot when a retired Navy officer drove up in this red Chevy. He was trolling a trailer behind the car on his way to California from Michigan. I asked him if I could photograph his car, and with his permission proceeded to do so, knowing that the image out of the camera would not be a good image as is, but I knew what I could do with Photoshop. The image you are looking at now is a photograph from the camera without any modifications or enhancements, including the trailer and a couple of buildings around it. You're now going to notice some holes at the bottom of the body of the car and also towards the red part of the door, and I'm going to use the magic of Photoshop to do some body work on the car. As you can see, the holes are gone. Now I'm going to remove the trailer and the buildings around the car, followed by an exposure adjustment on the gravel, brightness and contrast on the gravel, as well as saturation to make it darker. Next, I'm going to work on the grass, and I'm going to start with a brightness and contrast adjustment, followed by an exposure adjustment to make it much darker. Next, I'm going to work on the sky to change the hue and saturation for the blue, followed by a brightness and contrast for the sky, and finally the exposure on the sky to make it much darker. Now I'm going to work on the sharpness and depth for the car itself, followed by a brightness and contrast adjustment, and then a vibrance adjustment, and last but not least, a clarity adjustment on the car. This is now the final image for now, but definitely not a saleable product because I did this one for the purpose of this video. I did not take the time to perfect it as it would need to be for the purpose of selling it. The gravel in some areas shows up as a patched up pattern, and the reflection on the bumper does not match the rest of the image. It would need a bit more work. Thank you.